Our next handsome guy is Banks. He's a 3 to 4 year old domestic short-hair cat, and he is here at the shelter looking for his next home. He arrived at the shelter as a stray from the Brunswick area, and when he came in on December 22nd, we held him for his stray period, and after that, he was so friendly we moved him to the adoption floor on December 27th. So he's been available now for almost a month for adoption. He does qualify for that discount during the month of January. So once again, the promotion is black never goes out of style, and during the month of January, if you adopt an animal that's black or white, tortoiseshell if they're a cat, or brindle if they're a dog, your adoption fee will be reduced for by $20. So when he arrived at the shelter as a stray, we have a procedure we go through to try and find a microchip, or if there's a collar on to make sure there's no information on the collar. And going through that process, he didn't have any kind of identifier that would let us get him back home. So obviously we didn't have a way to find his owner, but that's something that we always look for as part of our procedures here. We will be having a microchip clinic in March. The date of that clinic is March 24th, and you can actually come to the shelter, get your pet microchipped. It costs $15. It's between 11 and 2, and you can also get your rabies vaccination if your animal would need a rabies vaccination. The thing about Banks is when you handle him, you know he was someone's cat. He is very social, very friendly. When I went back to get him out of his cage, he was right at the front waiting for me to pet him. His coat is in good shape. He has a soft coat. He doesn't have much dandruff for being a black cat, and it's a good quality coat. Sometimes when we see animals that have eaten poorer quality food, their coat, that'll show in their coat. It won't be as shiny, they'll have a lot more dandruff, so on and so forth. And then the other thing that leads you to believe he was well cared for is he weighs 12 pounds. He hasn't missed many meals. So he's a big cat, but he's really friendly. Along with dark colored cats in general, whether they're black, tortoiseshell, some of the darker tabbies, when you visit the shelter, make sure you look in all the cages. Sometimes cats will be in a bed or they'll be behind something, and sometimes you may miss the perfect cat if you don't look close enough. Or, like I said before earlier in this segment, if you want help, we're more than happy to give you a hand looking for your next pet.